Okay, this is Go Math Lesson 8.5 on expressions and equations. It's standard 6.EE.7. It's model and solve multiplication equations. The essential question is, how can you use models to solve multiplication equations? So you can use algebra tiles to model and solve equations that involve multiplication. We already talked about algebra tiles in lesson 8.3. So again, this is an X tile, and this is a 1 tile or a unit tile, and it shows you that in the book. So, and then it shows you right here, 4x would be modeled by 1, 2, 3, 4x tiles like this. So to model an expression involving multiplication of a variable, you can use more than one x tile. For example, to model the expression 4x, you can use 4x tiles. So the materials you will need for this lesson are a math board and algebra tiles. So remember, this is what a math board looks like. It's an equation map, and it's divided into two sides to show the two different sides of the equation. And like I said, I really like this one because it shows the scale. So you have to remember what you do to one side, you have to do to the other side to keep the scale balanced. So the problem says tennis balls are sold in cans of 3 tennis balls each. Daniel needs 15 tennis balls for a tournament. Model and solve the equation 3x equals 15 to find the number of cans x that Daniel should buy. So we use our math board, which is our equation map that we have here, and we're going to draw 2 rectangles on our math board to represent the two sides of the equation, which it's already like that. And then it says use algebra tiles to model the equation. Model 3x in the left rectangle. So remember, this is 1x, so this is 1x, 2x, 3x on the left-hand side. And then it says model 15 in the right rectangle. So I'm going to have to put 15 unit tiles. Okay, I'm going to switch them all over to positive because remember the red side is negative. So I have this. And then it says there are 3 x tiles on the left side of our model. So to solve the equation by using the model, we need to find the value of 1 x tile. To do this, I have to divide each side of the model into 3 equal groups. When the tiles on each side have been divided into 3 equal groups, how many 1 tiles are in each group on the right-hand side? So I'm going to split this up into 3 groups, and I'm going to need to put equal groups in each. So then my solution would be x equals 5. So then right here I'm going to put how many are on the right hand side? 5. So the solution of the equation is x equals 5. So Daniel should buy 5 cans of tennis balls. So I'm going to go down and do this one next. So it says making connections. You can also solve multiplication equations by drawing a model. To represent algebra tiles, you're going to let a rectangle represent your x and let a square represent a 1 or a unit. So we're going to solve the equation 2x equals 6. So we're going to draw a model of the equation. So I'm going to have 1, 2x equals 6. Step 2, find the value of 1 rectangle. So if I split this into equal groups, I'm going to see that this one is equal to 3 of these. So it says divide each side of the model into equal groups. So I'm going to have 1, 2 groups. So then I need to split these 6 into 2 groups as well. Oops. So it says divide each side of the model into 2 equal groups. And then there is one rectangle on the left side, and there are 3 squares or units on the right side. So this is your solution. The solution of the equation 2x equals 6 is x equals 3. Okay, I'm going to do a few more. So it says model and solve the equation by using algebra tiles. So we're going to use algebra tiles for these. There's only a couple that it asks you to draw a model on. So this first one, number 1, it says 4x equals 16. So I have to put 1, 2, 3, 4 equals 16. I have to add one more here, but I'm going to have to put it into equal groups. So this group, for them to be equal, there's going to have to be 4 in each group. So my solution is x equals 4. I'll do a couple more. So this one says 3x equals 12. So I have 1, 2, 3, like that. And so then I would have, again, x equals 4 as my solution. Okay, I'm going to do another one right here. It says 3x equals 9. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And now I have to put these into equal groups. So there's going to be 3 in each group. So my solution is x equals 3. I'm going to do one more where you have to draw the model. So it says solve the equation by drawing a model. So I have to have my 4 x's on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this equals 8. So I'm going to have 2 in each group for the groups to be equally divided. So you can see my solution is x equals 2. If you have any questions, you can ask me on the Google Classroom. Thank you.